has fallen off and that Gill has been unreal. That's really all it comes down to. Yankees -1/2 is a great play, says Daily T. We'd love to see it. Phillies -1/2. We smacked that yesterday. That was one of the plays we had on SoBet yesterday. That was plus 100. Tigers hit yesterday. Yes, it did, Rosa. 3 unders. KC Cleveland, ATL Boston, White Sox Cubs. Why is Nats money line off right now? Nats Mets line. You're saying off like it's not on the books, or you're saying the line's wrong? What up, Jack? How's it going? Shout out joining from Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, all the others. We will get to all those comments, prioritize them even if we're feeling crazy. Who knows? Those are smaller streams. You can see my screen. You can enjoy us as we dig into the slate today. If you want all the plays, go to my profile, hit the link, get on SoBet, get all my plays every single day. All right, let's have a day. Let's get into it. We got a big one cooking. We're going to stay live for a little bit. We're going to get to all the questions. We're going to have a big day. I got a feeling in my bones that Vegas is going to take a hurting today. Vegas is going to walk off the field limping today. Cubs, Yankees, moneyline parlay. Do I nuke? We don't like parlays, bro. Why are people talking like the Cubs is a lock? Like the Cubs is ever a lock? The Cubs isn't even a lock with Imanaga on the mound. We're going to talk about Cubs just because you guys want it so bad. FanDuel's Mets game back on from last time I saw it. Yeah, the books are being a little bit weird about pulling games off. We had an issue with 2 of our games yesterday. They were pulled off for a bit, but ultimately they're going to be on. When I share my plays on SoBet, I share them with the book that I got them on and the line that I got it at and the units that we're risking. It's really important to follow all of that, not just the analysis, not just the reason for it, but if you follow the book that I got it on, the play, the value I got it on, and the units we're risking, you'll get the same exact results. Yankees -1/2 be a 1-unit play. Yeah, it's plus money. Yankees MP. Say that again. Just joined SoBet, says Esteban. Let's go, baby. Let's have a big one. Biggest lock I got today, Jackson. People come in here every time they say, what's the biggest lock? Because they want to nuke one play. Spanky, appreciate the follow. We need 49-4. They want to nuke one play. That's not how you win the MLB. What are you going to do? You're going to say you're going to nuke one play today? You're going to nuke one play today, like I said, and then what? Tomorrow you're going to do the same thing? You're just going to nuke a different play tomorrow? Biggie Bear, appreciate the follow. So now you're getting one play instead of 3 or 6 plays because you just think it's all about one play. It's not about winning the day. Obviously, we want to win the day. Thank you for the follow, Biggie. We need 48 more. It's about winning in the long term. Double A, how do you sign up for SoBet? Go to my profile, click the link tree. The top link is going to be SoBet. Just like that, it'll automatically put in the referral code. So you're getting on for less than $10 a month. We went up over 41 units throughout May. We're cooking up for a big June. Kildell, appreciate the follow. Need 45 more. That's great, Simon, that you smashed one play yesterday. But in the long term, we're trying to hit all our plays. And the GTA, obviously not literally go perfect 100%, but I'm saying we are going to hit at around a 60% rate. That's a goal for MLB. MLB 60% is realistic because some of those include like -120, -125 money lines, right? We do player props. We do a full slate of player props every day, but we're looking to hit around 60%. So you want to go 60% on 180 plays in a week, right? Or in a month, sorry. 6 plays a day, 3 main plays, 3 props. All the plays that have good value. That's what you want to do. So if you join the SoBet, you get my 3 main plays every day. There's a VIP prop section as well. That's 3 plays. We had 183 plays last month. I know like 5 got rained out, so it was like 178. We hit 64%. We went up 41 units. That's a great, yeah, I meant a month. I'm not. That's a great month, right? That's what we're looking to do. So if you go, what's your best play today? What's your best play? And you try to nuke one play. Okay, so you won the day. It's about winning in the long term. The game, people think of it in simple terms like it ends this day or this week or this month. No, the game never ends because we have action every single day. We went up 6% ROI last year, 2023, 6% ROI across, about 5 plays on average a day for 350 days. It was, 1,800 plays, whatever it was. User, appreciate the follow. We need 39 more follows for another free play. Keep those follows coming. We're going to get to the questions. But the point is, we're not even done now. The year's done. 6% on the year. Okay, great. If we went negative 6% this year, we'd have lost all that. Obviously, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to keep running up and keep building. We've got unreal records so far this MLB season. Abel, appreciate the follow. Jacob, appreciate the follow. We need 36 more files. Keep running those up. We're going to keep those plays coming. We're going to answer these questions. Corey Scott, appreciate the follow. And for anyone who wants all the plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree, hit SoBet, and now you get all my plays every single day. We do 3 main plays. We do 3 props. I share the play that I like. I share the book that I got it on. I share the value that I got it at. I share the units we're risking. Taco, appreciate the follow. All right, first free play I shared already. Yankees -1.5. Yankees -1.5. We got it at +110. You might be able to get it +115 on FanDuel right now. But the line's always moving a little bit. But we got it at +110. Great play, great value. Ober has kind of been off lately. He's kind of been falling apart. I think there's a great spot to fade him. The Yankees are the top, one of the best offenses in the MLB right now, if not the best offense in the MLB. Jose, appreciate the message. Appreciate the message. I'll shoot you a message after this. Rangers money line. We'll talk about that. R is a subscriber to this stream. R is subscribing to this stream, which means he gets his question prioritized. Rangers money line. You're talking about MLB. Let's look at this play, and we're going to get into the other questions as well. But if you're subscribed to the stream, you always get your question prioritized, just as an FYI. And if you want all my plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree, hop on Sobet. You get all my plays. Very simple and straightforward. We're going for a huge June. Back-to-back winning days on our main plays. We're going for 3 straight winning days right now. All right, let's look at this Rangers spot. Rangers against Detroit. We took Detroit on the money line yesterday to hit. We got Flaherty on the bump for the Tigers today. 1 flat whip, 90 Ks in 68 innings. I think he's leading the MLB in Ks right now. The Rangers do tend to strike out a little bit too much. That's definitely something to be wary of. Let's see what kind of line we're getting on this game. Dunning's throwing for the Rangers. Dunning's been good this year. Not crazy good. 53 Ks in 46 innings. Definitely well above average. 1.2 whip. Very strong. He's been throwing the ball lately. I have been not impressed with the Rangers offense so far this season. Definitely a bit of a drop off there. But if we're looking at this game on OddsJam to see the best books, best lines we can find on this spot, just kind of off a knee-jerk read, getting -105 on the Rangers. I don't love it. I don't think there's amazing value in that spot. I don't trust their offense too much for them to fade Flaherty. It looks like another under again, to be honest. You might even go first 5 under because I don't really trust the Rangers bullpen. Josh Brown, PBJ, appreciate the follows. We need 33 more. Keep those coming. Absolutely. Dixie always talking about grab a sandwich. But you are in Ninja Mutant Turtle. Yeah, WAP's good. WAP plays are up. DraftKings +120, says Simon. Absolutely. Jose, got you. Best 2-up bet today. Best 2-up bet today might be Braves. Would be good. Brandon, appreciate the follow. We need 33 more. All right, got you. I got you. Keep those likes, shares, everything, follows coming. We need 34 more follows for another free play from the Sobet. And if you want all the plays, go to the profile, hit that Sobet link, and I'll get you. MGM, appreciate the follow. We need 32 more. Thoughts on O's -1.5? We like that play. I think it's good. We definitely really trust. We really trust what's his face Burns on the mound. He's been throwing the ball really well. Richards has been good for the Blue Jays, but it's in a very short sample size. Long term, I don't super trust him. User, appreciate the follow. 32 more. But ultimately, we love the Orioles offense. We don't like the Blue Jays offense. We trust the Orioles pitching. All we need to do is fade Trevor Richards having an unbelievable game. He's got a .88 whip, but there's only through 28 innings, and he isn't even striking out 1 per inning so far. So it's not like we really trust him. And in the long term, his numbers are nothing like that. Anyway, so those are kind of a general thoughts on Orioles. But if you like Orioles -1.5, I like that. Dodgers first 5 -0.5 -120. Noah LeBeta, appreciate the follow. We need 29 more follows for another free play from the Sobet. Noah, appreciate the follow. Nerfy bonus on DK. Never really love it. Double A signed up. Love to see it, baby. Love to see it. Whole world on Yankees couch. You don't really have to worry about square plays or about public plays when it comes to MLB. There's not really a fade the public angle. There's no influence by Vegas because the volume of cash is so small. Chablin, Matt, Jay, appreciate the follows. Give me 26 more. 26 more on that. But just in general, we're looking for the read. If the play is too square, we have to dig a little deeper and wonder why it is if the line's not moving, because line movement is still intel that we use to figure out the best plays. But again, we're not worried about fading the public the same way you would in the NBA or the NFL. Rocco says homers today. Bro, I'm not going to give you a 3-leg home run parlay. Like, I get it. It's fun. It's cool. I like the energy behind it, but I can't give you a 3-leg home run parlay. That's just so we could cook up a parlay at one point. We could cook up a parlay if people want to have fun with it. We could do that at one point. We'll talk about Royals in a second. Everyone chill. We got angry comments saying, bro, if you want all the plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree, hop on SoBet. You get all my plays. We are going to talk about the Tigers here in a second. Just everyone chill. And maybe we'll cook up a parlay or we'll look at some futures at the end of this. I do have a couple things to go over just in general. So some housekeeping items for you guys. Trevor Williams to the IL with strained flexor. That's tough. Can I get one pick to go with Yanks -1.5 and Nats money line? Zano, if you're doing a 3-leg parlay, which I don't recommend, backup is pick 'em Petey with an extra Y. It's more pick 'em Petey. Judge for a homer. Yeah, you go Judge, Ohtani, Gunner, like just square home run props. But again, no value on that. It's silly. It's fun, but it's silly. But anyway, if you're doing a 3-leg, yes sir, Jackson, yes sir. If you're looking for a 3-leg parlay, definitely don't be taking teams run line because 3 legs, I don't recommend it to begin with. Parlays are stupid. It's bad value. I don't support. I never support. I never, ever, ever support. We'll do 2 legs on a blue moon occasion with like a prop, sometimes alt lines, whatever. But if you're just doing like money line parlays, I'm not saying it'll never ever hit, but in the long term, it's not a profitable play. And what we're looking to do is make money, is profit, consistent, profitable moves where we gain value in the long term. Gambling on Sox money line, valid. All right. So anyway, we'll talk about Royals today. Talk about Royals 2-1 on the SoBet. Get it fast. Yep, we're going for our three straight winning days on SoBet. Get involved, baby. All right. So the early game is going to be the Royals guards. It's tough to fade the guards. McKenzie's not bad. His numbers this season have been pretty mid, 138 whip, 54 Ks of 57 innings. I'm not obsessed with his numbers by any means, but I do like his stuff. I definitely prefer Lugo, but is the defense that much better to make up for the hitting gap? The guards are significantly better at hitting teams. Jake, the free play we shared already is the Yankees -1.5. That's the most recent play. It's the most recent play up on my TikTok, most recent video. I get into the analysis a little bit more. I will read the analysis from SoBet for that play in a moment, just so people have an idea of what it looks like. But again, if you want the plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree, hop on SoBet. Mr. Important, appreciate the follow. Cubs -1.5, bro. What? Anyway, Royals, I'm not taking Royals money line, and I'm not taking the under. I'm staying away from that game because Cleveland could pop off at any moment. I do like Lugo. The bullpen's not amazing, so yeah. We're going to talk about this Cubs game. Guys, I understand it's Imanaga. I understand it's the White Sox. But there is no world in which I'll take the Cubs -1.5. There's just not value on it. I'm not saying it can't hit, but there's just not value on it. Imanaga's come down to earth a tiny bit, but he's still liable to eat. So he's still liable to have a tough day. The White Sox have messed with people's -1.5s a little bit. The White Sox suck. I'm not obviously they suck. They're trash. But -1.5 against one of the worst bullpens ever. Flexen's bad, but he's not like the worst pitcher ever. He's not Nestrini. Up 2 on White Sox is good. Guys, don't think about fading the bad teams as much as think about riding the good teams. I understand in the NBA and the NFL, you might be fading bad teams more consistently. In the MLB, with so much variance, we want reliability. We want pitchers that we can trust. We want bullpens we can trust. We want depth of hitting, so we're going to put up runs that we have a level of confidence in. We want enough data to have reliable reads so we can get a real edge and hammer it in the long term. Bryce is going to be at Yankees tonight. We got boots on ground for Bryce. Yankees -1.5. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Luzardo over 5.5 Ks. Don't hate it. Lugo to get over 2.5 Ks. It's just with lines like that, I stay away. Rockies, we could talk about it. Dodgers, Phillies. Dodgers is good. Run line on that started at 8 up to 9.5. Damn. You're talking about the run total. Thoughts on Yankees having jet lag from long West Coast trip? They got yesterday off. So I'm not worried about that. 7 times. Let's go. Under 4 in Tigers Rangers game. That smacked yesterday. But both those offenses ready to go. Yo, how about our boy Rogers? We win 2-1 and he hits 2 solo shots. I mean, come on, bro. That's crazy. Elite performance. We love it. But again, anyone who just wants all these plays I'm talking about, go to my profile, hit the link tree, hop on SoBet. You get all my plays. If we get 25 more follows, I will share another free play. I'm about to read one of those. But when I go on SoBet. I share the play, I share the write-up and analysis, I share the book that we got it on, I share the value we got it at, and I share the units that we're risking. I'm drinking a little cold brew black. Need a little extra water in there. Tigers up 2. Free play of the day. Dear Guru, appreciate the follow. Rondarius, appreciate the follow. We need 23 more follows. Love it, Bryce. Pay for those tickets, baby. Let's go. All right. Share a VIP player prop today. Yeah, if we get 5 more follows, well, 21 more now. Alex Hughes, appreciate 21 more follows. Bradley, appreciate 20 more follows, and I'll share a VIP prop. Yeah, exactly. Stanley hit the nail on the head. Any play can hit at any point. A long shot parlay can hit. Everything I say like that. But we put up 6 plays every single day. If you go to my SoBet, you get 3 player props, 3 main plays every single day. We put 183 plays up throughout May. We went up 41 units, okay? That is a great month. That's what we're looking to do. Yeah, I have heard about that, Brian. I've got other accounts. I'm on all the other platforms. TikTok is the biggest, so that would suck, but gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I'm gonna share another play in a moment. If we get 20 more fouls, I'll share a prop, but I'm gonna share a main play in a moment. But what I keep saying is, yes, we're about results here, and we got results all May long. It's $9.95, gentlemen. If you go to my profile and hit the link tree, and then the top link is going to be my SoBet. You're gonna get that discounted link, and you'll get on for $9.95, which is like 35% off almost. Lugo 5K is a lock. I don't know. We'll talk about Lugo in a bit. Nick, appreciate the follow. We need 17 more. I'm about to share another play from SoBet, but the point is we are putting out so many plays. The 3 plays with the highest value. Yeah, every month 9. We went up 41 units last month. So if you paid the $9.95 for that, I guess $9.90, another 10 for the prop. So you say you spent 20 and you went up 40 units. That means if you were doing 50-cent units, you would have profited off SoBet last month. But anyway, what I'm preaching is plays that have value in the long term. Because if you go up big one day or you go down big one day, you can't worry about that. There's going to be plenty of ups and downs throughout the time. Anastasio, appreciate the subscription. Anastasio will get all their questions prioritized now. Yeah, I'm just saying, for instance, if you were doing $5 units, you made $180 profit off investing in SoBet. $10 units, $380. Let's go, AC. Love it. Let's go. Anyway, I keep getting distracted from saying the thing, but the point is, plays that are profitable in the long term, plays that have value in the long term. So then when we launch 2,100 plays over the course of a year, we end the year with profit. There's going to be ups and downs. Obviously, luck is going to happen. Obviously, you could have a great play, a great read, get unlucky, lose. The opposite can happen. We've had plays that have hit that shouldn't hit, plays that should have hit that didn't. Of course. But in the long term, we're trusting that we're doing plays that have a positive expected value, and we'll see the return on that throughout the long run. That's what it's all about. That's why I give you the unit size on every single play. That's why I talk about managing the bankroll. That's why I say trust the process, trust the system. Even when we had a time where we hit like 11 out of 12 plays over a couple days. It was unbelievable. But I said, don't just start nuking everything. We're going to have crazy big runs and crazy bad runs. Don't just start nuking everything because we're hot right now. Continue to stick with the unit size, and your unit will grow, because if you had $10 units, you rode with me last month, you went up 41 units. Now your $10 units on a 500 bankroll went up to $910 because we made $410. So now your play is $18 because it's always 2% of your bankroll. Okay. I'm going to read you a play from the SoBet. If you want all my plays every single day, go to the profile, hit the link tree. Top link is going to be SoBet. You get on for less than $10 a month. That's a discount. This is the free play for the day that I shared already. If we get 15 more follows, Ryan, appreciate the follow. 15 more follows, I'll also share a VIP prop. But listen, this is the play we've got up already. It's Yankees -1.5. We got it at +110 on DK for 1 unit. Mark, appreciate the follow. 007, LST, Aaron, appreciate the fouls. We need 11 more fouls. Run those numbers up. Luis Gil for the Yankees has been unreal for the Yankees team this year. 1.99 ERA, 0.95 whip. He's sub 1, less than 1 runner per inning get on base. Will Rudy, appreciate the fouls. Need 9 more. 181 expected batting average against. B, appreciate the follow. We need 8 more. The Twins have been decent against righties lately, but most of the lineup has never seen Gale before. Only 9 plate appearances for the whole entire team. Ober for Minnesota has been all over the place this year. His last 3 games have been pretty tough, despite having good numbers over the season as a whole. He's given up 13 earned runs, 21 hits, 5 home runs in the last 14 innings. Nobody hits more bombs than the Yankees. Yankees are going yard top 3 offense, if not top 1 offense in the entire MLB. This is plus money for minus 105 at home. First in OPS at 821 against righties. 4th in average at 263. First in weighted run creation at 132. That's the play. That is run line minus 1.5, Carter. Yes, it is. Jalen, appreciate the follow. Andrew, appreciate the follow. We need 5 more follows. 5 more follows for another VIP prop on there. Someone comes in here. I'm literally reading off the play and my description, my write-up analysis, everything. And someone's saying, what's the free play, bud? Bud, what's the free play? Bro, I'm reading it. Are you a bot? Appreciate it. Nick, BGT, Adam, appreciate it. We need 2 more follows. 2 more follows. Run those numbers up. Run those numbers up. Keep cooking. We're going to keep sharing plays. The free play that I just shared, Isaiah, Jay, appreciate the follows, is a Yankees minus 1.5, plus 110 on DK 1 unit to win 1.1 units. Appreciate all the follows. Keep them coming. I'm about to share a VIP prop from the SoBet, but if we get 48 more follows, I'll share another play after that. So keep those follows coming. Keep those shares coming. Every 50 follows, we'll go another play. We got good numbers today. We're cooking up. Let's go, Alex. The second play I'm about to share, this is from the VIP props. Everyone who's on SoBet, if you want these, if you're already on SoBet, go to my profile on a web browser, and you'll see that link, and you can click it. CBC, appreciate the gift. And anyone who wants all my plays every single day, go to my profile, click the link tree. The top link is SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. I do 3 main plays: write-up, analysis, unit size, value, book. Everything you need to follow my exact action. It's all right there, okay? And then we also do a VIP prop section. 3 props every single day: write-up, analysis, unit size, what we're risking, etc. The book we got it on. All of that information. That's every single day. So we put up in May 186 plays. Handful got rained out, whatever. But 186 plays we put up. We went up 41.25 units. Nobody is doing numbers like us. Nobody, period. And we're looking to have an even bigger June, so let's get involved. Exactly. Steelers spitting facts. At the end of the day, if you use that link in my profile, it's less than $10 a month to join. If you're betting on sports, that's 30 cents a day. If you're betting on sports, I know you got 30 cents a day to spare. The reason I have it at such a cheap price is because I know if you ride with me, you will come back the next month because we're putting up crazy numbers. I know you'll love the analysis. I know you'll learn how to manage your bankroll and do things exactly the way I teach it, because we're not just giving out plays. We're talking about how to be a successful bettor in the long term. Lucas, we already shared Yankees minus 1.5 on the run line. And I have it priced really cheap because, 1, I know you'll come back, and 2, I want the biggest sports betting community in the world. I want us to be massive. When we hit for 40 units in May, 3,500 people hit for 40 units in May. Now Vegas took a thumping. A thumping. That's 140,000 units. That's 140,000 units that Vegas lost. Even if we were averaging $20 units, that's 2.8 million that we took from Vegas, and I love that. Ryan, we'll get another play. Love it, Josh. Love it. Josh is spitting facts. This is how we do it. This is how we win in the long term. This is how we build up. 45 more, and I'll share another free play, but I am about to share a VIP prop. So let's get into it. Let's have ourselves a big day here, huh? Huh? All right, so better no bets. Let's go. All right, so this is a prop for my VIP prop section. We don't do underdog picks. Those are a donation. Okay. Tyler Glass now. Deepak puts up crazy numbers, B-Sellens. I'm not going to lie. Deepak puts up crazy numbers. I think I got him in May. I think I did a better ROI on him than May, but I would never shade Deepak. He's one of the best cappers in the game. He absolutely puts up elite numbers. And I will say this: if you follow me on SoBet, you go to the profile, hit the link tree, hop on SoBet, you get that discounted price. But if you follow me on SoBet, you get access to the whole app. So you get Deepak's plays, you get everyone else's plays, TP3 for NBA, you got What Up Bro, college basketball, NBA, all that stuff. Appreciate all the follows. 43 more, and I'll share another one of the main plays. But this is the VIP prop. Tyler Glass out for the Dodgers. Over 7.5 strikeouts, minus 106. We're getting at 1.06 units. Yeah, Deepak with the parlays. Hey, look at that subscription leaderboard. We're putting up numbers. We've never had big numbers on the subs leaderboard, but we're getting there. Appreciate everyone who's been following, been subscribing, and everyone who's riding on the SoBet. Yeah. Glasnow's over this line in 6 of his last 7 starts and 7 of 12 this season. Pittsburgh has the 5th highest strikeout rate against righties this season at 24.5%, and 3rd highest over the last month at 25.8%. That is a crazy high strikeout rate, and they're facing one of the top 3 strikeout pitchers in the MLB this season. Glasnow's not been struggling. He had 1 bad inning last game. Pay attention. Glasnow's in the 89th percentile for Ks per innings and 83rd in swinging strikes. It's a light line. It's a very light line. He's been nasty. That splitter's disgusting. The Pirates love to strike out. Andrew McCutchen, I love the guy, but his favorite hobby, his favorite pastime is striking out. There's going to be a lot of whiffing. We're going to get some good depth from Glasnow in this game. We're going to have a big day. We're going to have a big day. We got Glasnow over 7.5 Ks. It's great value, great spot for this. We don't just pay attention to the pitcher and his strikeout rate. We pay attention to the hitters and how they K, and they K all the time against righties. Jared Jones over Glasnow. It's not the most insane thing down Shiloh, but I don't like it at all. Jared Jones has come down to earth a little bit in the last couple months. I know he was electric. We've seen some good numbers, and he has good he has great strikeout numbers, but he's had a couple tougher games against better teams. Jones regressed a little bit, and he's facing the Dodgers, which I think is the best offense. Flacco says Rangers or Tigers. I would stay away. I lean Tigers in this spot just because of the pitching matchup. Flaherty's nasty. He's going to K a lot, but if anything, I would go under Flacco. Mom said she went to school with me. God, I'm positive that's not the case. I definitely didn't go to school with anyone who's got a child on TikTok. But yeah. A's covered today. We could talk about the A's game. Let's get into it. But if we get another 42 more fouls, I'll share another play from SoBet. If you want all my plays every single day, go to my profile, hit the link tree. The top link is SoBet. You get on for less than $10 a month to get on. I love that B-Sun. That one actor narco, that narrows it down. That narrows it down. I think I got a face that a lot that's similar to a lot of people. Everyone always says you look like this guy and this guy and that guy, and the people they reference never look similar. Tigers Rangers over? Absolutely not. The actor from Lost. Couldn't tell you. Testing Kirby over on Case Parlay with Glasnow. Did I share the VIP play? Yes, I did, Richard. It was Glasnow over 7.5 Ks. Red Sox turn around and win the World Series. Before I get into some of these questions and talking about the games, let me do a quick recap on some of the stuff we've talked about already. BZ, I appreciate the follow. We need 39 more follows. Yeah, Boom Truck, I'll get into that. Ask me again in 2 minutes after I respond to this question. But if you want all my plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet. You get all my action every single day. We are going to talk about some of these games people asked about. In terms of recapping what we discussed, April, appreciate the follow. Give me 34 more. We talked about Royals, Guardians. I don't like anything that game staying away. Dodgers, Pirates. We definitely lean Dodgers covering. Tampa Bay, Marlins. We haven't talked about that. Brewers, Phillies. Haven't talked about that. The Nats game. We're going to answer that question in a moment. Twins, Yankees. We got Yankees minus 1.5. That's the free play from SoBet. I shared already. Yankees minus 1.5. We lean O's. We're not touching the Braves Red Sox game. Detroit Rangers. We lean under. If you had to do anything, we lean under. We're not touching the Chicago game. Not touching the Chicago Civil War game. So we'll get into the other questions. I just wanted to recap what we've discussed already, just kind of some quick reads mix in. But again, if you want all the plays, the full analysis, those are in my profile. Hit the link tree, get on SoBet. The reason, when I say square play, square play is like the opposite of a sharp play. It's just slang. It's dull edges. So a square play would be like a very public play. Like it seems obvious. A lot of people are doing it. It's just going with a strong favorite and being like, this is very square. A lot of people are going to be on this, but I still think it hits. Whereas a sharp play would be, I'm kind of fading the public here. It's kind of a deep cut read. I've got a kind of a unique analysis on this spot. And not a lot of people are doing this. Not a lot of people are seeing the value that I'm seeing, but it's sharp action. When you get to larger sports, yes, I did, Kobe. When you get to sports with way more betting volume, like the NFL and the NBA, square and sharp matter way more because there's an actual value in fading the public, and there's such a volume of cash that you can be shifting lines in a certain direction. So say in an NFL game, the over-under drops at 46.5, and everybody's on the over. Now the over goes up to 49. You could be sharp on the under, not just because you like under 46.5, but because you're getting 2.5 points of value. Now, Vegas also sets these lines with consideration of how they're going to move, so it's complicated. For NFL and NBA, we lean way more on betting statistics, but the reason I love MLB is we can just look at pure game analysis. Yeah, we hit 2 out of 3, Alec. 2 out of 3 is good, but if you take 2 out of 3, you don't know if you're getting the 2 winners. Lake Show, Josh Show, appreciate the fouls. We need 32 more fouls. Run those up. Yeah, Eddie, I bet all my plays, but even if I didn't, would it matter? Like, you know my results. I post my plays every day. I post my recaps every day. You know my results. So I do bet the plays, but even if I didn't, it's like you're getting the results are the results. Dan, appreciate the foul. Run those up. We need 29 more fouls. I mean, I go over 6.5 Ks is okay. It's okay. I don't hate it. Yeah. Cubs money line. No, there's just too much. I think the Cubs win, but you're not getting good value. Um, let me know. Drop a future in the chat if you want to talk about World Series futures. We can talk about World Series futures in a second if people drop a future in the chat. Dan, appreciate the follow. Team Stella, appreciate the follow. We need 30 more follows. And if we don't want to talk futures, if the people don't speak for it, we'll get more into today's slate. But drop a future in the chat if that's what you want to talk about. Diego, appreciate it. 29 more. NFL and NBA MLB. We're not going to do NFL futures yet, but we will do NFL futures in August. Doing them in May or June doesn't make a lot of sense because people do get hurt and there's still moves that are going to be made. In August, we can find some value. And then I don't really do a Super Bowl future because I'm a diehard Bills fan and I don't bet on the Bills and I don't do a Super Bowl future because it's always Bills. I will pick an NFC winner because I won't be biased. And then we do a full slate of plays every single week for NFL, obviously. So if you're on the SoBet, you can also get a 6-month or a 12-month discounted subscription on SoBet for people who want to ride throughout NFL. We've got some systems for college football coming up and stuff like that. And then obviously we'll do college basketball and NBA as it comes around. Bills wide right, heartbreaking. Don't remind me. I'm still getting over it. So yeah, that's just an FYI in terms of what our season looks like, so to speak. Juan Soto over 0.5 over in hits. Yeah, he probably hits. Is there value on that? No. And he gets walked a lot. So just in general, hitter props have very, very, very little value. Very little value. You're not going to see consistent, reliable stats on that. Say you do an RBI prop, you don't know how many runners are going to be on base when they come up. You can't project if they're going to be pitched to or not, if they're going to get walked or not. We've done one hitter prop this entire MLB season. We're 1 for 1 on hitter props. It was Bryce Harper over 0.5 walks at plus money, and that was just because he was facing a pitcher who he'd faced 10 times and gone yard 3 times and had 6 hits. I was like, this pitcher's not going to face him. And sure enough, the read was right. But aside from really specific spots like that, you're not going to get value on hitting props. All right, we'll talk about Seattle. We'll talk about Phillies, Bills Mafia in the house. OJ, love it. But again, for anyone who wants all my plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree, click on SoBet. You'll get the discounted code to get on SoBet and get all my plays. It's less than $10 a month when you do it that way, less than a Spotify subscription, less than 32 cents a day. And we went up over 41 units throughout May. It's the best sports betting community in the world. Period. Because you don't just get my plays, you get access to the whole app and you can follow whatever cappers you like. You can filter by sport, use all that information, use it to inform your plays. You can do whatever you want. It's really cheap. And the reason I make it cheap is because I know you'll be back. Oops, I'll respond in a second on that. I know you'll be back if you ride with me for a month, and $10. Anyone who's betting on sports can afford $10 a month, so they can afford to do it. Breeze, go to my profile, hit the link tree, and the top link is SoBet. Biggins, then I guess you didn't ride with me yesterday or the day before. So that's where you get all my plays every single day. We do 3 main plays, and then we have a VIP prop section as well. Luke from Bama has been spamming me with that for over a year, and I respect the dedication. Even when I ignored him for a month, he kept it going, so I respect it. But anyway, that's the SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. And if any questions on that, let me know. I'll respond. But again, just go to the profile, hit the link tree. The top link is going to be SoBet. You get in there. Exactly. Yeah. We went 64% wins throughout May, which is crazy numbers. And people got mad on losing. The SoBet play that I shared already is Yankees minus 1.5 on the run line. But again, all the plays are up there every single day. 3 main plays, 3 plays on the VIP props as well. Go to my profile here, click the link tree, and the top link will be SoBet, and you can get on there. So for people you should follow there as well, Stillers makes a good point. Deepak is great. $1 million strong. I like TP3 for NBA. He's getting good on MLB as well. Dusty and Gutsy for NHL are great. I don't do NHL, so I don't know it. I just see them posting winners consistently. We got guys for UFC. One of the best features about SoBet is you can filter by sport, and you can just see what people are doing on a given sport on a given day. Yeah, Breeze, I do props. Lloyd Locks is strong as well. I do props. Justin, I can't co-sign that fins up. But it doesn't hurt me because we've been dominating the Finns. No offense. Lloyd Locks is strong. He dominates college sports, especially. Some of the younger guys that are fresher out of college and have been really dialed in on college sports, great value. And that's another reason why I love SoBet, because you get access to everyone's plays and everyone's analysis. And you got guys, especially in college sports, who are dialed in on mid-major conferences that nobody really knows about, and the markets are so ripe for getting value on because nobody's really paying attention to that. So that's one of the favorite things about it is you have such great access to cappers. Like I own MLB. We're good on football. We're good on college basketball. We're good on NBA, college football, all that. But I dominate MLB. I've been consistently, if anyone who knows me, anyone who's been following for the long team, Dave, are you referencing one of my old videos? Following me for a while knows I got MLB on lock, but we got people for everything. And if I want like an NHL play or a golf play or a UFC play, I can just find someone on there that I trust and ride with them. Trade.com, they love it. Again, anyone who wants a SoBet place, go to the profile. I can't say it on live. You know how TikTok is. Anyone who wants all my plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree, hop on SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. That's the way to be. So get involved, baby. Get involved. What's up, Jay Goon? What do you think about Nerfy for Cleveland KC? Cleveland bats are tough. We got two good pitchers on the mound. McKenzie hasn't really been dominating lately. So I can't really support that Nerfy just with too much good offense. And the top of the Cleveland or the top of the KC order is pretty lethal. You got Bobby Witt. You got what's his face? You know who I'm talking about. Their catcher, power hitter. Going Nats game today. We can talk about that in a bit. So you're in New York, Trevor? The play I shared already. The share I played already is Yankees -1.5. So a few things to pick from daily. You got so much to pick from, Breeze, if you want to. But I share 3 main plays every single day and 3 props. What I recommend is just channeling all the plays every single day. But if you want to pick and choose, that's up to you. If you want to go through everyone's analysis and pick and choose from that, that's up to you. I can post my results, and we went up 41 units in May. So if you want those exact results, you have to tail exactly my plays. But if you just want to use it as information, a source for information, and do your plays, do it. If you want to use it as a source for entertainment, you can. It's less than $10 a month, and you get so much content on there. Monster, appreciate the follow. We need 22 more follows. I have a World Series future. It's Yankees to win the World Series. That was a plus 900 play preseason. You're not getting the same value right now. Yeah, Breeze, it's the best deal in sports betting, period. 23 more follows, by the way. 22 more. Make us appreciate the follow. So I got Yankees at plus 900. I don't really recommend it right now at plus 500. It's not nearly as good value, but at plus 900, I love it. Yankees is the World Series pick. I still think they're going to win the World Series. I love the play. I love the value. They've been so good even without Garrett Cole. So I'm loving it. Don't hate. Appreciate the follow. Give me 21 more follows. Exactly, user. Exactly. SoBet is an app. It's also a website, Diego. If you go to my profile and you hit the link tree, the top link is SoBet, and you get a discount code to get on my SoBet, and you'll see it. It's amazing access. It's an amazing site. You can use it on the app or the website. Doesn't matter. But that link will take you through the web browser. Talk about the Nats game. We'll talk about the Nats game here in a moment. Huge month of May, Peter Lewis. Huge month of May. I know I've been talking a lot about the SoBet. I just want everyone to know, because if you're part of the SoBet community, you get access to everything every single day. I just want to read those stats that we've put up throughout May, and then I'm going to get into more of these questions. We're having a long stream today, so dial in. Orioles -1.5 is strong. We'll talk about Rays and we'll talk about Nats after this. But real quick, here's my recap for May. On our main plays, we went 57 and 31, 3 pushes, 2 rainouts. 23.9 unit profit. 23.9 unit profit. That was on our main plays. If you got the VIP props, 56 and 37, 2 cancellations. We went up 17.35 units. So collectively, we went up 41.25 units. Do I do write-ups on the plays? Absolutely, Diego. I do a full analysis, Diego. I do here's the play, here's the value we got it at, here's the book we got it on, here's the units that we're risking, and then I share all the relevant stats that are informing my decision. So that's on every single play. A unit is 2% of your bankroll, Breeze. So if you have, say, $1,000 dedicated for gambling, that means you're not touching that money. You don't need to withdraw at any time. You're not using it for bills. Consider it like a long-term investment, the same way you would putting something out. Is you do 2% of that bankroll is a unit. So that would be $20. So you do $20 units. If I say 1.2 units, it would be $24. Okay, 2 units, $40. So if you did that $20 units and you went up 41.25 units with me throughout May, you'd have gone up $825. Now your bankroll is $1,825, so your unit size would be $36.50. You can round off 36, $37, but now it'd be $36.50. If we went up 40 units again, that would be a profit this time of over $1,400. So your unit size grows as your bankroll grows, but it's always 2%. So you always have 50 units. So you never run out, you never deposit. Because even if you go poorly, you turn 1,000 to 500, you still have 50 units. The units are just half the size. Do I specialize on MLB? We're great on MLB, but we're strong on NFL and NBA as well. Steve Roller, that's spot on. You have 3K to mess with, 60 is your unit. User 689, appreciate the subscription. You are subscribed now. So anyone who does subscribe on here, by the way, running up, we're at 15 of 100. Let's make it happen. If we get to 100, I gotta do something. I gotta do something for the crew. But if you are subscribed on here, I'm prioritizing those comments. We're gonna talk about the Nats here. Kev says SoBet gang do a meetup this summer. I think that's a good idea. Maybe a mid-year Yankees game. Maybe there's a Yankees Mets action, something like that. Yeah, it's $9.95. If you use go to my profile, hit the link tree. The top link is SoBet. It's less than $10 a month. It's the best value in sports betting, even for your entertainment. Let alone the fact that you're making hundreds of dollars. Devin, Nats game, talking about it. Peterson is throwing for the Mets. He had his first outing of the season last week. Okay, doing good, Sam. Yes, I am, Russ. First outing of the season was last week. That was the game I was at doing the nine inning, 9 tall boy challenge. He's got a 1.6 whip, 3 Ks, 5 innings. It was facing the Dodgers. I didn't like what I saw. He was definitely struggling. It didn't surprise me. We're probably going to have to see a lot of the Mets bullpen as a result of this, because he's probably still not going deep. He's coming off the injury, all of that, and his stuff just doesn't look that great. So it's tough. Now, the Nats are throwing a rookie, DJ Hurts. This is going to be his first outing ever. So all that tells us is we have a guy who's making his second outing of the season against a guy making his first MLB outing of his life. We don't have enough information on this to find value in the play. You could say take the over because we're going to see a lot of bullpen. Both bullpens are tired from yesterday. You could say that, and that would be if I had to pick a play in this spot. That's probably where I would go. But it's a very limited information, and neither of these offenses are ultra impressive, so I don't love it. You could get over 9 at minus 110. Again, 9's kind of on the higher end. We do have tired bullpens. We're probably going to lean on the bullpens a little bit more. It's not the worst thing you could do, but I don't love the play. So that's my overall read for Mets Nats. Do with that as you will. Very limited information. Said we would talk about Seattle, Kobe. Kobe always in all caps. I got you, bro. I got you. Any money lines I like? Well, not so much money lines, but I shared Yankees run line minus 1.5. Really strong play, plus money on that. And if you look at my most recent TikTok video, I give the analysis on that. By the way, 22 more follows. 22 more follows, and we'll share another play from the SoBet. But right now, we're going to talk about the Mariners real quick, and then we can talk about the Rays as well. Rangers for up too early promos. Why would you think that? Got anything for Padres Angels? We can talk about that in a moment. Let me get through these questions, though. We're going to try to get to everyone. We're staying on for a while. I got you guys. We're going to answer the questions. And as always, if you just want my plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree, and hop on SoBet. But yeah, Rangers as a +2 is a terrible idea. Detroit is also a bad idea. I don't know why you would touch that game. After those teams combined for 3 runs yesterday, given the pitching matchups, I don't know why you would do that. All right, talking about the Mariners A's real quick. We got Kirby against Spence. What do we know about Spence? Not so much. Haven't seen him pitch this year. 115 whip is strong. 34 Ks in 38 innings is mid. Kirby, the Mariners sneakily have really good pitching. Kirby's got a 102 whip, 65 Ks, 68 innings. He's been sneaky strong. The A's, their hitting's been trash. They're better than last year, but their hitting's been trash. But if we look at this line, is there any value? You're looking for presumably the Mariners money line, definitely where I'd lean in this spot. But you're getting them at minus 155. I don't think that's valid. Why wouldn't I do up 2 on the Yankees? That's okay, but I think Braves is better. I think I think Mets might even be that could be a higher scoring game. Like I said, Chiefs to win it all is what we need. Kool-Aid, you're spoiled, bro. You're spoiled. Share some. What's wrong with you? O's -1.5. We love it. Easy to sign up, says Oops. Facts. Facts. I mean, I like going live. I like answering the question. Lord Maximus, appreciate the shades. Follow Maximus. I know he's banned from going live right now because TikTok is on some bullshit, but go ahead, follow him. He's still dropping great plays. Can I go over the Rays now? Yeah, I got you, Prophet. We'll talk about it. But again, treat football like Vegas. I want to know. All right, Kool-Aid, I respect that. Doing the over on hitter props are bad and fantasy scores are bad. Don't trust it. Diego. So but similar to Discord. It's not the same. It's like a basically a feed. It's like a social media feed where you see videos and you see tweets effectively, like text posts where people break down their plays and their analysis. They share recaps of the games. We have live chat rooms in there, live streams in there. We have like video content in there. I may do a I may do podcasts behind via Sobet, and we have multiple shows on there as well. So it's a ton of content. It's a ton of picks and analysis. You can use it to tell my plays, but you can also just use it to for all the content that's on there. I didn't fade KC today. What are you talking about, Jax? When would I do a ladder challenge? I mean, I hitting 10 plays. We hit 7 plays in a row once, but 10 plays in a row, it's just like $1 million long shot parlay. Like it's just not happening. We'll talk about Orioles in a moment. Someone said follower count. We need 22 more follows for another pre-play from Sobet or 10 subscribers to the live stream. And again, if you just want all the Sobet plays, go to my profile, hit the top link on the link tree. It's Sobet. You get involved for less than $10 a month. User, appreciate the follow. 22 more. Football, 21 more fouls. Run those numbers up, baby. Let's make some dreams come true. Orioles, Dodgers, Yankees spread. Good. I like that too. Prop plays. I'm wait over and chill until Breeze, we shared a prop already. Glass now over 7.5 Ks. We've been very generous today. Veronica, Ocho, appreciate 19 more follows. 19 more follows. Run those numbers up, baby. Make it happen. All right. I said I would talk about Orioles here. So real quickly on the Mariners, we like Mariners. We don't like the price we're getting on them. We'll talk about the Orioles, which I touched on briefly before, but just real quick to cover that. Jeff, appreciate the follow. Need 18 more. It's Burns against Richards. Richards has overperformed lately. I think he comes back down to earth. The Orioles hitting has been so hot, even against righties now. Burns has been nasty. Blue Jays not really hitting. If you want to take Orioles -1.5, I do support that play. Cubs, White Sox under 9.5. Everything about that game is gross. I don't want to touch that game at all. I really, really hate that game. You can't ride the Cubs because yeah, it was Breeze. You can't ride the Cubs because their bullpen's so trash, but you're not going to fade them against the White Sox with Imanaga on the mound. But you can't just ride Imanaga -1.5 because the Cubs hitting sometimes sucks and the bullpen issue. And yeah, it's just a terrible game to touch. Stay away, stay away, stay away. All right. Padres, Angels. Everyone was saying Padres, 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 Padres yesterday. And I said, bro, it's not good. It's not value. And they didn't listen and they lost that play. Pitcher name for the pitcher play and what team? April. It's Tyler Glass now. Tyler Glass now. He's starting pitcher for the Rays today, or not for the Rays, for the Dodgers today, and it's over 7.5 strikeouts. So if you go to the game, you click pitcher props, you'll see Glass now over strikeouts over 7.5. Got you. Going back tonight, says Trevor. Reds money line. We can talk about Reds in a moment. Again, if everyone wants the plays, go to the profile, hit that top link. SoBet is the top link in the link tree. You get all my plays every single day. 3 main plays, 3 player props every single day. 41.25 unit profit throughout May. Run it up. 845. Is that AZ? Dodgers, Cubs, money line. What do I think? I'm not touching anything with the Cubs game. I'm fully staying away from the Cubs game. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm telling you that straight up. Royals. Don't love that game. I don't like the over because we got good pitching. I don't like the under because it's the guards. I don't like the Royals because it's the guards. There's just nothing good about the game. I like Lugo, but against the guards, it's a tough one. So yeah, I'm staying away from that. Yeah, Rays. We'll talk about Rays. They're playing the Marlins. It's Pepio on the mound against Luzardo. So the Rays are a better team, but the Marlins definitely have a better pitching matchup. Luzardo, 50 Ks in 52 innings, 1.14 whip, and that was with the slow start. So I really do like Luzardo. Pepio's been kind of nice lately. 0.95 whip, 51 Ks at 46 innings. Like, he's been strong. They're not giving him a ton of opportunity to go deep into games, but yeah. Why don't I like up too early for Rangers? Because they're facing a good pitcher and their hitting's been weak, and you have to go up too early in a tight matchup. I don't know why I would like it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Just like when people say, I like this play, do you have any reason why you like it? If you give me a reason, I can tell you if I disagree or agree with the reason. But if you're just telling me a play, it's like, well, are you just picking names and numbers? The reason I do so well, love it, autographs. We need 17 more follows. The reason I do so well in MLB is because I break down the matchups. I do a full analysis of the pitching matchups against the teams that they're facing. I understand the freshness of the bullpen, what to expect from the bullpen, who's available, how they've been pitching the same way how they've been pitching against the sort of team. I understand the situation. Is this pitcher likely to go deep into the game or not? Is he likely to pitch well against this sort of team or not? Are his numbers good and should be good? Or is he kind of getting lucky lately because I'm watching games, I'm seeing how they throw. My background is as a pitcher, so I break down pitchers more than hitters, but obviously as a pitcher, you're breaking down hitters. You have to understand the game holistically. Baseball, more than any other sport, you can really break down the game and treat it as a game analysis. Football and basketball, you have to consider betting statistics and where the action is way more, and we're good at that too. That's why we do well in NFL and NBA. But for baseball, we can really break down the pitching analysis. Now, it's baseball and anything can happen. That's why I do 3 plays and 3 props every day, and we look to win the majority. We went 64% win rate throughout May. We went up 41 units. Not because we hit every single play. We went 57 and 31. We went 36 and 17, I think, on props. Or no, 56 and 57, 36, whatever. 41 units. So those are the reason why. User, the plays are up on SoBet every single day. If you're on there right now, you should see them already. They're already live. Go to my profile, hit the link tree. The top link is SoBet, and you get all my plays right on there. Go to my profile to see them. My SoBet profile to see them. Luzardo Nasty against the Rays. So we'll look at the pitching matchup. So again, when you ask me about a play, I can tell you my analysis. A lot of times my analysis is I don't like this play. There's no value. The 3 plays that I post on SoBet every day are the 3 plays that I think have the highest value. Not necessarily the 3 most likely to hit, because the most likely to hit are oftentimes like minus 180, but they should be minus 160. I do the 3 plays that have the highest value, and we look to gain value in the long term, and that's how we profit. We're looking to go 60%. We're looking to return 8% ROI in the course of a month. And if we do 6% ROI on 180 units, that's great. That's almost 20 units in a month. Last time we did twice that. And it's really on like 220 units because some of the plays are like 1.2 units. Phil's to win because of the Phils. Zach, love it. What do I think about D-backs pitcher today? We can talk about that in a second. But anyway, that's just the general thing. I'm not talking shit or calling people idiots. Any play can hit. Any play can hit. But if you want to win in the long term, especially the grind of MLB season, you need to stay up to date with teams, with pitchers who's slumping, who's not. If the way they've been pitching is because they've been throwing the ball poorly or because they've been unlucky, things like that. A guy can go hit 200 for 2 weeks but be barreling balls up. That's why we look at deeper metrics like expected batting average, like barrel rate, like whiff rate. We look at weighted run creation plus. We look at OPS. We look at, for pitchers, we look at the K rate and the whip. We look at the expected batting average against, things like that. Deeper metrics that account for luck, basically. Are you, as a pitcher, you're trying to get people to miss balls and hit spots. As a hitter, you're trying to get a barrel. You're trying to get a barrel on a ball. Who's doing that well on both sides? That's what we look at. Not just, well, they're winning a lot of games. Well, this team sucks and that team's good, right? They're a different team every single game because of the pitching. That's why you can't think about teams. You have to think about pitchers. You have to think about matchups. Treat every game individually. No bounce back games, no vengeance games, jet lag, all that shit. Look at it. Facts tally, run it up. Run it up, baby. If you want all these plays, this is where I share the analysis. I share the unit size. I share the value we got it at, the book we got it on, all of that. All the work that I'm doing and I'm teaching you how to do, it's all done on SoBet, and the end result is shared. It's less than $10 a month. If you go to my profile and you hit the link tree and you hit the top link, you get all my SoBet plays every single day. And this is why we win. This is how we win. Let's have a huge month. Huge month May. Huge month June coming. MB, what's going on? Lugo over 2.5 pitcher strikeouts. Good. It's just that's a weird line. Let me pull up a book real quick. Let me pull up a book and talk about that because a couple of people asked. But In regards to the Marlins Rays game, I don't have a play for it. I don't love anything in that game. I'm just pulling this up real quick on Odds Jam. Sorry. Let me see what the total runs projection is there. Parlay Dodgers, Cubs, Yankees, 220, put 50 on it. Eddie, appreciate the follow. We need 15 more fouls for another free play from the SoBet. Best lock of the day, Tyler. Bro, pay attention. It's not about an individual lock. It's about winning the majority of plays. MLB is not about one-off locks. It's about good plays with a high volume. User 555, appreciate the follow. Give me 14 more follows. Leans or values in Padres game. We'll talk about that in a second. But in the Rays game, I would generally stay away. I might lean under. I trust Luzardo. I trust Pepio, but I don't trust the bullpen as much. He goes shorter, but the Marlins are a bad offensive team. So if anything, I would lean under in that game. I don't have action, but yeah. Tuck, appreciate the follow. We need 13 more. Great question. Who's nuking a homer? Says me fan. The pick, Tyler. The pick is Yankees -1/2 is one of the picks I shared already. Love it, George. Love it. Raise game value is on the under. Yes, Explorer. Tuck, appreciate the follow. We need 12 more follows. Yora, we need 11 more follows. 11 more follows to share another free play from the SoBet. And if you want all the plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree, top link of SoBet. You get on using that for less than $10 a month. Kylie, appreciate it. We need 10 more, baby. 10 more. Cosmic, 9 more. 9 more, baby. What I like more? Dodgers for certain. For certain. So let me look at this Lugo spot. Yeah, people are saying 2.5 Ks. I don't understand what people are talking about. The SoBet name is Pick'em SoBet name is Pick'em that's where you get all my action. Go to the profile, hit that link tree, top link of SoBet. It takes you straight to my profile. We need 9 more follows to share another free play from that. Ryan, appreciate it. We need 8 more. I think a lot of people are doing it. Yeah, it's a discount there. It's a discount. Go. Oh, it's a Prize Picks discount. Yeah, I mean that'll hit. That'll hit, barring anything crazy. But I'm not a huge Prize Picks guy. If you want to do that stuff, there's also a sleeper discount in my profile. You get like up to a $300 free play. Whatever you deposit, they'll give you that in a free play, so it's worth it. It's worth it on the free play, but I don't like the player prop parlays. You know, they're parlays, and that's why I don't love it. But it's worth taking the free deposit bonus if you want it. The free deposit bonus, it's in there. So if you hit that sleeper link in there, it's like Prize Picks. They just give out bigger bonuses because they're trying to compete with Prize Picks. Soto or Judge. Usually Soto's a little better because Judge is getting walked more and more and more lately. I think if they pitch to Judge, I love him to go yard. But a lot of times, and I don't like hitter prop, so I don't do this. Nick, appreciate the follow. I know this is like the 18th time you've done it, but I respect your game. We need 7 more follows. In general, when people are going yard a ton, oftentimes their walk props are worthwhile. The books usually catch up, so there's not a ton of value. But a lot of times the walk props hit when they're getting when they're going yard all the time. Patty, appreciate the follow. We need 6 more follows. 6 more follows. Run those numbers up. Brewers +1.5. We don't do a lot of +1.5 spots, but let's look at it. I know I haven't talked about the Phillies game yet. A lot of people ask. We don't know too much about Koenig, so let's talk about him. His season so far, 106 whip, only 20 Ks in 26 innings. We allow for a lower K rate with lefties that throw a good breaking ball and command it well. Yeah, Matt, I agree with that. If you go to my SoBet, VIP props are almost always all pitcher props. Phillies lose today, says he wants Brewers straight up. Let's just look at the run line in this spot. Let's see what kind of action we're getting. The reason I like Phillies, my World Series pick is the Yankees. It's been the Yankees. Devin, appreciate the follow. We need 5 more. But the Phillies are definitely good value. Taking them to win the NL is probably good, except they have to go through the Dodgers, which, very tough. But the reason I like the Phillies so much right now, Finster, appreciate the follow. Dillian, appreciate the follow. We need 4 more. That's right, user. That's right. Thanks for sharing with everyone. Carrie, go to my profile, hit the link tree. My profile here on TikTok, hit the link tree, and the top link is so that you get all my plays every day. And that'll take you straight to my profile and a discount code. It's all good, boom. Uh, yeah, Dodgers could absolutely choke, but you can't worry about them historically because it's a different team every year. Even when it's a streak, I don't believe in that stuff. I believe in breaking things down on an individual basis. But um, anyway, for the Dodgers, Phillies to win the World Series again, not terrible. Plus 700 is not terrible. I still ride with the Yankees. Best pitcher this season so far. Um, damn. I can name a few that I think are in that conversation. Tariq Skubal's one of them. There's a lot of good pitchers. It's very tough to say. Definitely not statistically, but I love Glass now. Obviously, we have no Spencer Strider this year, so he's normally in the conversation. Garrett Cole hasn't thrown yet this year. He was last year's. Cody, I'll answer that in a question. Jeremy, we need two more follows. I'll get to that in a moment, Cody. That's a good question. But yeah, I'm trying to. What's his face for the White Sox, who no one pays attention to because the White Sox. What's his face? Crochet. Garrett Crochet's been disgusting this season. Look at his numbers. Look up Garrett Crochet for the White Sox. His numbers are crazy. Eddie, good call on that. I've heard some things. Phillies in the preseason, 100 4,500. That's unreal value, GB. I love it. What I like about the Phillies, what I was saying is, you look at them, you're like, this offense is nasty, but it's been the pitching that's carried them. Imanaga is in the conversation, but he hasn't faced as good teams. He hasn't been as dominant with the strikeouts. So I think Crochet might be the most impressive pitcher so far this season. Uh, the Mariners pitchers, none of them are the guy, but they've got like three guys who are disgusting, and that's not even accounting for Luis Castillo. Um, yeah, pitching has been really strong this year. A lot of guys. Lugo's definitely not in the. He's not in the conversation for best, but he's definitely top 10. Um, yeah, a lot of good pitchers. I actually let me just pull up like stats real quick and see if I'm forgetting anything. Um, just for a quick run, and then I want to answer that question about the funded sports trader. Someone was asking about that, so I'm going to answer that real quick. Um, So, Cody, for anyone who hasn't seen, I'm doing a series I post like once a week about the Funded Sports Trader. It is the Funded Sports Trader is basically a app or a firm that the way it works is you sign up, you pay like a $500 for example to take a test, and they give you a 25K bankroll. I think it's 475 because I've got a discount link in there for a little bit off, but they give you a 25K bankroll. And if you, it's not real, it's their money. It's just like through a site. And if you run it up to 30K, so you go 20% ROI or 20% profit, you run up to 30K, you go to phase two, you have to do it again. You go to phase three. Phase three, the bankroll is real. So you're actually betting a 25K bankroll of their money. And at any point, you can shut it down and withdraw 70% of the profit. So if you go to phase three and you turn 25K into 30K, you can withdraw the 5K profit and keep 75% of it or 70% of it. It's called the Funded Sports Trader. It's in my links. If you go to my profile, hit the link tree, scroll down a bit, you'll see the Funded Sports Trader. So I'm doing it right now. I'm on phase two. I turned the 25K into 30, got to phase two. I turned the 25K into about 28 so far. So I still need to get to 30. I'm taking a pretty conservative approach. The one thing about it is you don't do props. So it's all the plays I'm doing on SoBet, but not the props. So that's how it works. It's difficult. Usually you're gonna pay, and when I say 500 to play, you can do a smaller fee for a smaller bankroll, a higher fee for a higher bankroll. It ranges from like 5K to a 300K, I think. Um, my biggest single wins in poker. My biggest single win is poker. You have as much time as you want, but it's a minimum of 15 picks per phase. So you could take a year if you want. You can literally take however long you want. Right now, I'm on phase two. I've turned the 25K into 28K, and I need to get to 30K. So since I'm in a good position, I'm being pretty conservative right now. Once I get to phase three, I'll just do all my plays because I want to turn that profit. And I'm aiming to turn 25 into 35, then cashing out at 10K and keeping the 70% 7K. That's my goal. It's definitely tough to do. At the end of the day, it's still sports betting. You need to do it. Yeah, I do 2%, so 500. Um, add Tyler on Bet 365. I don't know. You can't do parlays and you can't do props. Ezekiel, just check the link in my profile if you want to do funded sports rate. I think it's a 150, but it's a one-time flat fee. It's a one-time flat fee to qualify for the bankroll. So it's a flat fee to take the test, and the test qualifies you for a bankroll. You're betting their money. You have no personal risk aside from your original fee to take the test. And if you qualify for the bankroll, then you're betting with their money, and you can cash out 70% profit at any point. But there's a minimum drawdown too, or maximum drawdown, to where if you drop to like 20K or whatever, they shut you down. Yeah, yeah, credit card, PayPal, like bank account, any of that. So anyway, that it's a way. Carrie, let's go, baby. Let's go. Love to hear that. Love to hear it. So I'll do an update this week on my journey with the Funded Sports Trader, where I'm at. But yeah, that's one of the things. That's how it works. That's one of the things I'm doing on there. And again, just to bring everyone back to what we're talking about, if you want all my plays on SoBet every single day, go to my profile, hit the link tree. Let's go, Desan. Hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet. You get all my action every single day on SoBet. Using that code, using that link, it's less than $10 a month. It automatically inputs the discount code. So, yeah, that's Carrie. If you go to my profile on a web browser, VIP props, there's a VIP link. That's 10 a month as well for the props. So it's basically doubling down on my action. But yeah, that's where you get it if you want it. So last month we went 24 units on our main plays, 17 on our VIP props. Net starter ruled out. I'm staying away from the Nets. Can't get the SoBet link to work, Zano. Are you using Let's Go? I love it. If you're using Appreciate the Gift Fontaine. Yo, shout out Fontaine. Give him a follow as well. Yeah, 15 more follows. But shoot me a DM if there's any issue getting on the SoBet. But it should be just go to my profile, hit the link on the link tree on my profile. Top link is SoBet, should take you right to my profile. And if we get 15 more follows, I'll share another free play from there. But again, it's 10 to join and get my main plays, Israel. It's 10 for an additional slate of VIP props. So it's only 10 to join and get my regular plays. If you want to double down my action, get the VIP props, that's 10 as well. But you also get access to the whole app for the initial 10. So my plays, everyone's main plays. Trevor, I'm going to keep running this up as much as I can. We love it, Fontaine. We love it. So yeah, it's 10 for the plays. And then if you want to get into it's 10 for the plays and for the full app, and then 10 for VIP props if people want to double down on that. Justin, appreciate the follow. 14 more follows. 14 more follows. So, all right, back to what I was talking about in terms of who I think the best pitchers in the MLB this year. Ranger Suarez is, I'm just looking at stats right now to refresh my memory. Great argument for Suarez. 0.8 whip, 167 average against. He leads in average against. Chris Sale's been gross, but he had a terrible outing, so he's not really that. But his K rate is gross. Suarez has 79 Ks in 74 innings, which is really good, but not quite as good. Lugo's got great numbers, but definitely Suarez still. I'm trying to find Crochet's numbers. Tariq Skubal, obviously. People are hitting 191 against Skubal. Gil is the pitcher we're riding today on Yankees -1.5. He's got a 135 average against. That's absolutely crazy. And that's a big reason why I love the Yankees to win the World Series. They have a disgusting rotation, and that's not even accounting for Garrett Cole, two-time Cy Young winner Garrett Cole. So they're taking their sweet time bringing him back because, play it safe, they're in a great position record-wise. They're hitting better than anyone. They're the best team in baseball right now. And if they keep up even most of this rate, yeah, I know it's pronounced heel, whatever. Cole isn't even back. Exactly, bro. Dude loves info on the Nats whip. Yeah, should have won yesterday. Imanaga, I mentioned Imanaga. I like Wheeler. I can't put him in that conversation yet. Based on this season. Long term, I would. People who I think are disgusting, but their numbers aren't there to really be in the conversation this year. Chris Sale, Tyler Glasnow, Luis Castillo, but I don't think he'll get there. Not Logan Webb. His average, he's too hittable. Stroman, I don't think he'll get there. I like Reese Olson to become a top 10 guy, but definitely not Cy Young. Zach Wheeler is in the conversation. I'm undervaluing him. He's in the conversation. Imanaga, obviously, but jury's still out on him massively, and last outing was so bad. And then Garrett Crochet. So yeah, who I really like watching. 14 more follows. 14 more follows to share another free play from the Sobet. Judge for a homer today. Home run props are silly, waste of money. Long term, no one's ever turned a profit on that. 14 more follows for another free play from Sobet. Logan, appreciate it. 13 more follows. Glenn, user, 12, 11 more follows. Appreciate the gifts, Fontaine. 11 more follows for another free play from the Sobet. We don't like parlays. Definitely not three-leggers. Not drinking whiskey, drinking cold brew black, baby. Luda, appreciate the follow. 10 more. Cold brew black, Cometeer coffee subscription. Everyone asks, what are you drinking? Drinking that Cometeer. And I hit up Cometeer. I'm like, bro, I'm talking about Cometeer every single day on live stream. You got 3,500 people roll through the live stream. Give me a sponsorship. What's up with that? So we are going to get the stream sponsored soon. It probably won't be by Cometeer, but if we do, it's going to be electric. $5 units. Yeah, whatever. The first free play was Yankees -1.5. Follows hitting at +1,000. Yes, bro. No, follows hitting is at minus money because this is a long stream. We've been live for an hour 15 already. We're cooking, baby. We got a big day coming. Big day coming. If you want all my plays every single day, go to the profile, hit the Sobet, get my plays every single day. We're having a huge month coming. I'm telling you. We need 10 more follows. No, not illegal at all, Kev. Fully legal, but I'm kind of off the stuff. Capo, it's 10 for the main plays, additional 10 if you want the VIP props. If you rode just the main plays last month, up 24 units. If you rode the props as well, up another 17 units. Overall, 41 units. Cubs smash White Sox say maybe. South I appreciate the follow. We need 9 more follows. If you want the plays, go to the profile. Hit that link tree. Top link is Soba. Okay? B-Ron, appreciate it. 8 more. 8 more follows. Kind of off the stuff. Well, let me put it this way. I'm not officially off the stuff, but I actually haven't been on it. I think I had a tiny puff at a Sobet Super Bowl party. Mateo, appreciate the follow. We need 7 more. But pretty much since the Bills got eliminated from the playoffs, I had to disconnect. So that when the Bills got eliminated, from the playoffs last year, I had a heavy night, and then I was like, I'm done, bro. I'm over it. Started taking melatonin so I could sleep. Got through the first 2 weeks, and now I'm like, bro, I'm kind of over it. It was like 2-3 years of pretty daily, and now I'm doing this full time. So I'm managing my own schedule and whatnot. I don't want to stay up till 4 a.m. every single night. It's a shame because on one hand, it's the best time ever for me to go full on, ripping chops every single night. But on the other hand, I got to stay locked in. I'm self-employed now. I got to stay locked in. I got to stay dialed for the fiends. I got to come in. I got to cook Vegas with a maximum access over my brain. Truly. We need 5 more follows. 5 more follows, baby. Dodgers first 500. We don't love it. Devin, we're down to 5 more, baby. 5 more. Exactly. I'm off the stuff for the fiends. 5 more follows, and I share another free play from the Sobet. And then I got a little something else to talk to you guys about because we're doing a marathon stream apparently today. I am from Buffalo, Mark. I'm from Buffalo. I've been in New York almost 8 years now, but I'm from Buffalo originally. I go to Buffalo a couple times a year, couple Bills games, see family, etc. See friends. One of my colleagues for Soba that helps me cook up my plays every day is from Buffalo. Yeah, Breeze, let's go. You went to UB, nice, MJ. How do you like it, Josh? Appreciate it. 4 more follows. 4 more follows for another free play from the Sobet. Saints own Bills. They never play each other, bro. What are we talking about? Gary, appreciate it. 3 more follows. 3 more follows for another free play from the Sobet. JP, appreciate the follow. 2 more. 2 more, baby. Come on. I'm sitting here. I'm sweating it up. Old mate, appreciate the follow. We need 1 more, baby. Who's it going to be? Who helps me cook up plays? Just another capper who I really respect for MLB and for props and NBA. I just like to do all my analysis, do all my plays, and connect with another guy, talk about it, see where we're aligned, see if we missed any blind spots or whatever. All right, we hit our fouls. Keep them coming. Keep the follows coming. I'm about to share another free play from the Soviet, but keep those follows coming. If you want all my plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is Sobet. You get on for a discount. And you get all my plays every single day. All right. That is how you get all my plays every single day using that code for a solid less than $10 a month. Caleb Williams, Josh Allen. Don't be serious, bro. And I'm not a Williams hater. All right. Brett, I appreciate you. We do need shirts, Cat Dad. We do need shirts. Some War on Vegas shirts. Anthony, appreciate the follow. I keep those coming. I'm about to read the play. And if you're on SoBet, go to my profile. Right here on TikTok. Hit the link tree. The top link is SoBet. It'll take you straight to my profile. You'll join for less than $10 a month. And using that link, you get all my plays every single day. 3 main plays every single day. We got a VIP prop section as well. Last month, we went up over 41 units. Okay, 41 units. Stupid. Brady, comment it again after I read this play, and we'll talk about it. Okay, listen. And these are how the plays go out every single day. I give you the play. I give you the book I got it on. I give you the line we got it on. I give you the units we're risking, because a huge reason for our success is that we are consistent with our unit size. So when we hit 64% of our plays like we did in May, everybody profits, because we're not going 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 5 units, 1 unit, 5 units, and then we go 5 and 2 and we're down 7 units. We don't go lose, 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 chase 5 units. We go consistent and we win in the long term. Exactly, Luke. Exactly. It's less than $10 a month. $9.95 if you go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is so that you get all my plays every single day. You get that discount code. It's $9.95. Best value in all sports betting. The reason I have it cheap is because I know that you'll be back next month. If you ride with me, you listen to my advice, you listen to my analysis, you listen to my unit size, I know you'll come back because you'll have made it back in so much more. And I know that anyone who's betting on sports easily has $10 a month to spare. And no matter what unit size you're using, we're still profiting. That's what it's all about. Okay. And I want the biggest sports betting community ever. I want us to be massive. We got 3,500 people in there because it's so cheap. Let's go. Love it, DBG. Love it. So when we go up 40, Joe, that's not even glazing. This is a self glaze. It's not glazing when it's about yourself. When we go up 40 units in May, we got 3,500 people going up 40 units. Vegas is dying of it. Joe, I also, and this is salesy of me too, but listen, I'm very transparent about all the sales stuff I do. All my links, all the stuff I'm trying to profit on, I'm very transparent. I just don't do anything where I'm not giving you guys value. Anything where I say subscribe to my stuff, pay me money, whatever, I'm doing it and you're getting value off it. Anyway, here's the play. Here's an example of what it looks like if you're on my SoBet. We do 6 of these every single time. Exactly, Scott. Exactly. Here's the free play. Orioles minus 1.5 on the run line. Minus 105 is the value we got it at. DK is the book we got it on. 1.05 units is what we're risking. CJ, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for real. Here's the analysis. Baltimore's offense hot right now. Third in average at 267. Third in OPS at 775. Second in weighted run creation plus at 122 over the last 2 weeks. Obviously, they've been great on the year, but we really like to look at the last 2 to 4 weeks. Weighted run creation is one of the most important stats. There's so many stats that doesn't factor in all the variables, all the look. Weighted run creation is the most honest. Now, Toronto has a starter listed in this spot. At the time it wasn't listed, it's most likely going to be more of a bullpen game. They're throwing a guy who hasn't really started too much this season. He's got good numbers, but it's over a short period, and he's a little overvalued, which is why we're getting good value on it. It's going to be Richards, most likely. But we have Corbin Burns on the mound for Baltimore, and he's got a 2.35 ERA, 1.05 whip, and 220 expected batting average against. Every single pitching percentile is well above average on Baseball Savant. The Toronto offense has been a little bit better, but they've still been pretty weak. They're only scoring 3.4 runs per game over the last 5 and under 3 in 50% of their games in the last 10. We have a super hot offense, a really reliable pitcher, and an uncertain offense that we're fading, an uncertain pitching matchup that we're fading, most likely seeing a lot of bullpen that we don't trust. We love Orioles. We're riding with Orioles. Sorry, Devin. We're fading the Jays. That is the play. Again, it's Orioles minus 1.5 at minus 105 on DK for 1.05 units, 2-1. The higher unit play is Orioles, but it's 1 unit and 1.05. But Ryan, it's about doing all the plays and winning the majority. Everyone wants one play to nuke. Is this going to be the only play you ever do for your life? If you want to win in this long term, DBG knows. If you want to win in this long term, you play the plays with the highest value, not the most likely to hit, the highest value. And you play the 3 best ones. That's what we do in MLB. The 3 best plays with the highest value, the 3 props with the highest value. Breeze, we got a prop section as well, Breeze. But, oh, I hear you, Ryan. We do the plays with the highest value. We have slightly different unit size on everything, but I give you the prescribed unit size on everything. And you ride all the plays. We hammer as many plays with value as possible in the long term because on every play. So we had a 12% ROI in May. Exactly, DBG. DBG, I love people like DBG that are listening to what I'm saying every day, that don't care as much about the results, know that the results are profitable, but understand it's about the process, the analysis, and having the right habits in the long term. I know for a fact, and I'm okay with DBG, it's $10 a month to be on SoBet. It's really cheap. I put in hours of work daily, and that's why I'm trying to collect a few bucks from a bazillion people to be paid for the work and effort I'm doing in. But I know if you ride with me for 6 months, you're going to understand how to do this yourself. Probably not worth your time when you're paying 30 cents a day to have me do it, but that's what it's all about. I'm not just teaching you good plays. I'm teaching you how to find good plays, how to understand value, how to win in the long term, not to be results oriented, but to be process oriented. That is the key to success in any area, and sports betting is no different. I know a lot of people, Dano, appreciate you. I know a lot of people that just want to have fun, and that's fine. If you just want, I'm going to the game tonight, I want to throw $100 on the home team, I totally get it. It's a hobby, it's fun. But people that are like, I want to make a little bit of money, I want to make a side income off this, you have to understand bankroll management, finding value, understanding expected value, and doing it in the long term. So we had a 12% ROI last month, right? So that means as many units as we can put out with that ROI, that's also 10, Geo. That's also 10, and it's absolutely worth it. We went 17.35 units on our VIP last month. So if we have our 12% ROI and we get 220 units off in a month, which is about as many units as I can put out on confident plays, because I'm not just going to nuke every single play. We have to get the plays with the highest value. You get that 12% ROI on that, you're up, 25 units, 26 units. We did even bigger than that and made up 41 units, but that's how you can win in the long term. B Cook, in terms of taxes, it's no different than anything else. You have to report stuff, but you report profit. If you won 100 and you lost 9, you report 10K profit. Brady, what's the play? Give me the play one more time. Brady keeps saying it. Ryan, I don't like hitter props. But again, that is the number one thing I teach. I obviously give you my plays every single day on SoBet for people who just want to tail and win. But that is the process. And that's what I want people to understand more than anything. Devin, it's about all the plays. It's about all the plays. I don't like to play favorites with my babies. Tristan McKenzie over 4.5 Ks. Brady, I don't think that's I don't hate that play, but that's not free by any means. Dodgers 1.5 is good, Brent. There's definitely value in that spot. We trust Glass now. I'll say it one more time. For everyone who wants all my plays every single day, who wants the analysis, the unit size, everything, go to my profile, hit the link tree, my profile on TikTok, hit the link tree. The top link is SoBet. It gets you in on a discount under $10 a month. Ride with me for a month. See what I'm talking about. Understand my analysis every day, the unit size every single day. Geo, hell yeah, let's ride. And ride with me for a month. And I'm going to tell you something. Throughout the course of a month, I know this because it's a statistical automatic. Hey, the free play I shared is Yankees minus 1.5. It's statistically automatic. I don't think so, B Cook, but you don't want your units all over the place. So I would limit to about 6 to 8 plays a day. If you want to pick and choose from cappers, that's an opportunity you have. Matthew, go to my profile right here. Click the link tree. Top link is SoBet. You get all my plays every day. And if you're on SoBet and want the VIP props, go to my SoBet profile on a web browser and you'll see the VIP props link. But yeah, Dodgers money line is fine. It's not a ton of value. It's really juicy, but yeah. So that's the process. And then the last thing I'll say, because I do want to get out of here. We've been on for an hour and a half. Appreciate all you've been riding. Yes, sir, Zach. Let's have a big one. If you ride with me for a month, I can guarantee we're going to have some bad days and we're going to have some great days. We're going to end up with more good days than bad days, but throughout 186 plays in a month, we're going to hit 7 losers in a row, 11 winners in a row, something like that, you know? That's going to happen every single month because it has to happen. Statistically, it has to happen. It's 64%, 64% win rate. The odds of us losing 3 in a row at some point is about it's about 3%. Do I click on subscription? Matthew, go to my profile here and click the link tree, and the top link is SoBet. So there's a 3% likelihood of me losing 3 plays in a row, right? But we're doing 180 plays throughout the season. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen throughout. But we also hit 11 plays in a row. Winners. That's why I say sign up for a month. I don't do a free trial. I don't do it. The discount is $10 a month because I know if you do it at $10 a month, the price doesn't go up. But if you do it at $10 a month, I know you'll be back next month. That's why I have it cheap, so I can have everyone riding. And because I know if you subscribe, you'll be back. Exactly, B Cook. Exactly. Okay, so that's the SoBet. If you want to get involved, go to my profile, hit the link tree, top link. Inside the link tree is SoBet. You get on for less than $10 a month. And the last thing I'll say, I know a couple people have asked about this. I'm not going to do a whole pitch right now because I'm about to get off. But in my links, I'm also doing a school for anyone who is looking to make money off sports betting content. Literally what I do. Gio, if that's your unit size, if your bankroll is 5K, because I say 2% unit size, I give the recommended units. So a unit is 2% of your bankroll. So if your bankroll is 5K, then yeah. If your bankroll is 2,500, then I would say 50. If your bankroll is 1,000, I would say 20. So just 2% of your bankroll. But anyway, we already talked about O's. We like O's. Jose, I like doing all my plays. But again, I'm having a school. It's in my link tree for anyone who wants to do what I'm doing. That's going to happen mid-June, and I have a pre-sale for anyone who wants to sign up now, anyone who's doing it. I know that doesn't apply to most of you, but some people have asked about it. So just an FYI, that is live, and we are going to do it. And it's not going to be some vague, like, oh, TikTok guru stuff. It's going to be literally like, here's a 6-month roadmap to trying to do the exact same things that I did in a more efficient way because now I know all of that. And then I'll be like, and here are the sponsors and affiliates I've worked with that are good, that are bad, that I would recommend you should get to. And once you get to 1,000, here's how I would approach live streaming. Here, again, the ways to monetize. Here, how we get you to 10K and and get you on creator rewards, all that. We'll do the TikTok algorithm stuff and whatnot, but that's what it's all about. Zambubu, follow me on SoBet. Go to my profile, hit the link tree. The top link is SoBet. Get involved. Check out the other links if you're interested. But if you want my plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet. Get involved. I'm hop off. We had an hour and a half stream. Appreciate all you. Love you all, except for the ones I hate. Cheers. Have a good one.